Bet you thought I wasn't coming back, huh? Well, let me check and see if I closed the garage door. I did. I'm always concerned that I haven't closed the garage door. I don't know. I'm getting really absent-minded in my old age. Anyway, here I am. And it is December the 26th. It is 65 degrees outside and raining a little bit. I'm on my way out to mail my dad's Christmas present. I know, it's the day after Christmas. I haven't mailed it yet. But I talked to him, and he, you know, he didn't mail mine either, so as far as that goes. You know, it's so weird. It's like, the older we get, the less it seems like Christmas. And I think part of the problem is that, you know, since the kids are grown and everything, we just don't go to the trouble that we used to. I mean, we're tired, and all the decorations are in the attic or something like that. I'm gonna adjust you just a little bit. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, all the decorations are in the attic or something, or at the storeroom, and I don't know, unless we're having it at my house, well, you know, why, with no children, and the fact that my husband and I pretty much have already gotten our Christmas presents by the time Christmas gets here, because, you know, of course, immediately it starts, well, what do you want for Christmas? Well, I don't know. Okay, well, and then he gives me money and I go buy whatever I want, which is this year going to be really formal training for my little doggy. He's a little over 2 years old now, and he's had his basic stuff. In fact, he's got his canine good citizen. I think I may have mentioned. Okay, I'm back. Well, we had to take a little break because my cousin just called, and wanted to, I mean, she calls me like every 5 minutes, so, you know, it's okay. Wanted to know if I did all these things she wanted me to do, if I wanted her to go to see my dad at Galveston when I went in a couple of weeks. But she has so many conditions. It's so funny. She does. She's kind of a scaredy cat. And she's a little older than I am, and a little more nervous, amazingly, in different ways. But anyway, maybe she'll go with me down to see my dad. He just last week moved to Galveston, back to Galveston. My mom died back in February. I've mentioned that before, and he lived in East Texas, 10 miles off of the highway into the woods, and there was barely a grocery store out there anywhere to go to, and he was just like about to go nuts. So finally he got the house sold and moved to Galveston. So now when we go, we have something to do. Anyway, I'm gonna have my lunch and do some running around, and I'll be back off and on. See you in a minute. Okay, so I've had my lunch, and it was it was Taco Bell. No, Taco Bueno, sorry. Ooh, Taco Bueno would hate that. Anyway, it was Taco Bueno, and I come here about once a week. I'm kind of a fast food freak. I do eat a lot of fine restaurants, and we have plenty of them here, but I also like my fast food. And so about once a week I come to Taco Bueno, and I sit in the parking lot and eat my lunch and watch my Slingbox television on my iPhone. I can watch anything from my you know, anything that's on. I have Uverse, AT2 Uverse, and anything that's on it that I recorded or that's playing live right now or on demand or movies or anything I can watch from the Sling box that's hooked to it and comes to my phone. So when I'm sitting eating lunch, it's just easier to do it in the car, and that way I don't disturb anybody with my television. Right now I'm trying to get out of this shopping center parking lot. Sorry about not seeming to pay attention, but I thought it'd be better if I you know, if I paid attention to my driving. Anyway, so now I'm on my way to Hobby Lobby to exchange some yarn. I'm having such a dilemma on this temperature scarf thing. I mean, I think I've got it figured out. I know what I'm gonna do. I've got my yarn for it, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I like the yarn, although I do wish that it was a little bit thicker and softer, but you know, if it's going to be as big as it is, because I'm going to do the blanket, it's just got to be kind of small, and it's, I don't know, I guess it's going to be a summer blanket, which is nice because we keep our air conditioner really low, and gosh, I guess in the summer it's on 68. Yeah, 68. Actually, the air conditioner is still running here. It's been running. Oh man, there's a train. Anyway, I guess we'll be here for a few minutes. We still run it every night. In fact, one of the things that I did was finally talk my husband into letting me get him a electric blanket because he freezes his little buns off at night. Usually, I mean, I'm still running the air conditioner at night, and usually it's about 65 degrees in the house. And his bed is right underneath. We don't sleep together anymore because, I mean, we get on great. We have a great marriage, get along great, everything's great. But we don't sleep together because he has to get up really early, and I stay up half the night, either playing with my iPad or knitting or crocheting or looming or just watching television. I have a nice flat screen TV in my room with surround sound speakers and all that. So he goes in the other room when it's time for him to go to sleep, because it could be 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning before I turn the light out. And then, of course, he has to get up much earlier than I do. He's normally up about 7, and I don't get up till about 10 if I can get the dog to sleep long enough, which is sometimes a trick. But anyway, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, he got an electric blanket for Christmas, and since it is actually supposed to get cold here, this actually later in the week, well, not this week, next week, about middle of the week, I think it's supposed to get pretty cold and be cold for the for January 1st. He's looking forward to getting it, and I'm looking forward to him getting it. The kitty's got a heating pad. He sleeps on the bed, and the heating pad is under his bed. He's got a little round, you know, doggy bed, but but the kitty sleeps in it. And then, of course, my dog has got, God, more hair than you can ever imagine. I guess he's probably got 3 or 4 inches, you know, of hair. He's, you know, his breed, he's a Sheltie, and his breed is from a really cold part of the country in England, I think it is. Shetland, England, is that, yeah, anyway, so, you know, I will put him out for just a minute or two thinking, oh my God, it's too cold for him. It'll be like 40 or 38 or 40, and the wind will be blowing, and I'll bring him in just a couple minutes, and no, he doesn't want to come in. He wants to stay out in it. And I guess he doesn't get cold, so I'm not too worried about him. But it's hard to say so anyway, but I just remembered I'm saying that a lot. Anyway, so now I just did it again. The husband's got an electric blanket, and the doggy's got a fur coat, and the kitty's got a heating pad, so everybody's okay. And that allows me to either turn the air conditioner on, not turn the heat on, or, you know, whatever, so that I'm not burning up. I've got a fan above me, a fan beside me, and no, I'm not in menopause because I'm on hormones. So, you know, it's not hot flashes. I'm just hot-natured. Yes. It's a delicate little hot-natured southern bellflower and spoiled very much. So anyway, we're on our way to Hobby Lobby. I've got a couple of skeins of yarn that I want to trade. There's a couple I bought thinking I might use them for the temperature scarf, and no, I'm not going to use them. They're just too thick and make it too big, and so I'm taking those back and I'm going to exchange them for something. I've been to Joann's twice this week because I had, if you follow me on Instagram, you will already know this. If you don't, Daisy Moonbeam, just like it sounds, Daisy Moonbeam. What was I saying? Uh-oh, senior moment. If you follow me on this, oh yeah, you'll know something about me. I don't know what the hell. Oh, damn it. God. You know, I get off. I hate that. Okay, wait a minute. Let me think. Where was I going with this? Crap. Okay, well, we'll talk about something else for a minute, and it'll come back to me. I'm going to Hobby Lobby. Oh, yeah, I've been to Joann's. See, I told you. I've been to Joann's twice because, and as I was saying, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know this, but I have got, well, did have, they're expired now, 14 50% off coupons. 14. So I went once and I spent about $40, which was, I guess, you know, $80. Plus I had a 15% off of the total. And then Wednesday, when my husband and I were out having lunch, I mentioned something about my coupons were going to expire that day. And then I had 50% off, so it was really a shame. Since Joann's was right down the street, it was really a shame to let them expire and not use them again, which he knew I had already used them. Because he had already threatened to have to store some of my yarn. He said, we're going to have to build storage in the attic for your yarn, which is fine with me if that's what he wants to do, but really, we don't. I've got some more room somewhere. Anyway, he sat in the car and let me go in and do some shopping. And to be perfectly honest, I had trouble finding things to buy because, you know, I guess since I am so spoiled, it is nothing for me to walk in and just buy whatever in the heck I want to buy. So, but I always use a coupon, you know. I don't think I've paid retail for anything in that place. I'm going to turn around. Ever, you know, but I've got lots of good stuff. I'm really contemplating whether I want to buy another all-in-one or if I want to get another 28-inch. Probably not. I wouldn't mind having another all-in-one because, you know, those get those get taken, you know, and usually you've got a fairly big project on them. In fact, I've got a hooded scarf on it right now that may be ready for next winter. Who knows? Apparently it's not going to make it this winter. But, you know, there's just times that I might need another one, and I like to keep something going. I like to have at least one thing on the knitting needles, at least one thing on the crochet needles, and at least one thing on the loom. And that way I can switch around because I get bored easy. I have AD&D. I have AD&D. No, I have a little ADD. And see? Taco Bueno. You know what is the funniest thing to me? Is you go into a fast food restaurant or someplace like that and you order, wait a minute, hold on, I gotta get my ticket. You're gonna go up, hold on. Hold on for the ride. Okay, wait. Oh, there. Got it. Okay. Nope. Okay, let's see. Here. No. Alright, see, now you got all out of place and everything. So anyway, okay. Yeah. Stop it. Okay, so, man. Okay, maybe I'll cut that part out. I don't know. But you go in to these fast food places and you order hamburger and fries and, apple pie, or you go to Taco Bueno and you order tostadas with sour cream and beans and hot sauce and all this stuff and a Diet Coke. And I just think that's the funniest thing, because really, I mean, I do the same thing. I go to breakfast on Sunday morning. We always go out to breakfast on Sunday morning, because my husband works, so many hours a week, and so we always try to make sure we get to go out for breakfast. Not that we don't go out for dinner every 2 or 3 days, but well, every other day mostly. But again, back to, we always go out for lunch. And we have this place we go to, it's called Judy's Cafe. It's a little diner type thing. And they have got probably the world's best, and I don't know where you live, so I don't know what your world's best is, but in my world, this is the world's best cinnamon bread. It's cinnamon bread, that they make fresh. In fact, they sell the loaves. I have one at home in the freezer. And then they make French toast out of it, okay? So I order, my normal breakfast is either scrambled eggs and bacon with hash browns, and then the cinnamon roll French toast. Is that all? Yeah. Or scrambled eggs or fried eggs and bacon with biscuits and gravy, which obviously where I live, that's a big old deal. Cream gravy and biscuits. And I have this thing too, and it's not the most common thing people do, but I do it and I love it. And I know it's going to gross you out, but I'd get the biscuit and I open it up, and then I put a slice of tomato and some chopped up cantaloupe. I know. But anyway, some chopped up cantaloupe, and then I cover all that with cream gravy and salt and pepper. It's wonderful. Really, I mean, it sounds like it'd be horrible, but you know what? It's not. It is wonderful. And I'm amazed I don't weigh 5,000 pounds. Particularly after making potato salad for an army last night, and there only being 8 people, so I brought a lot of it home. But anyway, and potato salad too. Again, another one of those southern yummy things. I make really good potato salad. So I've got a whole big thing. It's like, I don't know, big, around and about this deep. Not this deep. Potato salad, plus a couple of pounds of black-eyed peas, because we always have to have black-eyed peas. I think some people have sauerkraut, and there was something else. Was something else people have? Anyway, I can't remember, but here we have black-eyed peas for good luck for New Year's. So, but I eat them year-round, so maybe that's why I'm so lucky, huh? What do you think? Anyway, so I've got all that, and then I brought home a big piece of carrot cake and some cookies, and your dad made cherry cinnamon roll things. They're frozen in the Pepperidge Farm little deal. They look like they're in a biscuit, biscuit thing. And you take them out, and they're like, dough in there that you just take out in these 4 little cinnamon rolls. What, they're big. And then you make a spot down in them, and they have this cherry filling you put in. It's like a cherry Danish type filling. And then after you cook them, they have this vanilla icing. So I had that last night. And let's see what else. That's all, but that's plenty. So, oh, and then my evening cocktail, which a lot of times it's just a martini, but then other times it's something more. But anyway, back to the subject. I know I'm rambling. Back to the subject. I just think it's weird, and I always feel funny when I go in and order all this fattening food and a Diet Coke. You know, because, well, I figure if I have a Diet Coke, then I'm looking at the wrong place. If I have a Diet Coke, then I can have a few more of the other things. So anyway, I am here at Hobby Lobby right now. I'm gonna run in and take care of exchanging this. The weather here is crappy. Well, it's not really crappy. It's kind of just wet enough to be wet, and 65 degrees, so you know, it's not that crappy, particularly for the day after Christmas. And I'll check back with you and show you what I came out of Hobby Lobby with. Okay, hold on. Hi. Okay, well, we're leaving Hobby Lobby, and I'm not sure we'll be back for a while. They pissed me off. I'm sorry, they just did. I had bought a couple of skeins of yarn in here, and where am I? Okay. Anyway, and so turned out I wasn't going to use them. They hadn't been opened or anything, so I decided to bring them up here and exchange them. When I used them, I had 40% off coupon. And they're really picky about their coupons. I mean, they're really a lot more picky than like Joann's. You can use Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna move you just a little. Okay, yeah, that's good. At Joann's, I can use the Joann's coupons. I can use the Hobby Lobby coupons. I can use Michael's coupons. And all face value, full credit for all of them. No limit. I can use 20 coupons at a time if I've got them. So that's great. But at Hobby Lobby, you can not only not use anybody else's coupons, you can only use your one coupon once a day. So if you want 2 things from Hobby Lobby and you don't have anybody with you, then you have to go to a couple of different Hobby Lobbies the same day. And they'll let you use the same coupon, but it's in a different store. It's really kind of silly. So that's what I had done, because I wanted to get 2 skeins of this, and at 40% off, since they're only about 2 miles apart, maybe 3. That's what I did. So today when I went to take them back, yeah, no problem, take them back. We'll take them back. No problem. Wait a minute, I got no itch. Somebody's talking about me. Better be nice. Anyway, they won't let you use your coupon again, for one thing. You get to take it back, and you get the money back for what you actually paid, which, hey, that sounds fair, but you don't get credit for having had that coupon. So you have to come up with a whole new coupon. And not only that, even if you're replacing, I was returning 2 things, 2 different receipts, which was obviously 2 purchases, 2 different stores, and they wouldn't give me credit for the second coupon because it was last week's coupon code, and even though it was going to be on a return, anyway, hacked me off. They have got way too much competition here, and I mean way too much competition to be as picky as they are. And I know that they don't make the majority, this irritated me, okay. They don't make the majority of their money off of yarn. But I guarantee you they make a pretty good little bit off of it. It's not like they're giving it away. And they're not accepting anybody else's coupons. So, yeah, they're making money. But, I really think that they should have, honored those coupons that I already had used you know, I should have gotten credit for them because I did bring them in the right time, use them. It's just that I had to trade out, so I didn't get credit for them. Pisses me off. Chances are I won't go back to Hobby Lobby for quite some time. I don't need to. Why should I? I mean, they've only got, there's someone that I watch, and I'm sure that all of you do too, Pam. Let me just say something. You know, you and your sister are talking about going to Hobby Lobby. Great. I don't have a problem with their politics either. But I will tell you this. The yarn supply is not very good at all. I mean, okay, it's better than Michael's. And if that's all you've got access to, great. But you're gonna get a little bit more at Hobby Lobby so far as yarn. But nothing like the inventory that, say, like Joann's has. Nothing at all like that. I think they have, well, they have one row both sides, and most everything they have. Now I'm looking, oh, shut up. Oh, excuse me. I stopped and I wasn't supposed to. I could have sworn there was a dollar store down here. In fact, I know there is somewhere. Oh, there it is. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. There's two sides of yarn, and then one side of the other rack, you know, that they've got them on. So basically you've got 3 lanes of yarn, you know, not lanes, but 3 sides of yarn, and 90% of it is their brand, which is good. It's a good brand. But on the other hand, you know, your options are not great so far as, you know, if you want a different brand. So I'm pulling up in funny, I'm pulling up in front of turn these lights out. Oh, gosh, you wouldn't believe everybody that's out shopping today. I can't get this right. Anyway, well, guess what I'm saying is that they don't carry enough yarn to be as picky as they are. They really don't. I don't have to shop there, and so I probably won't, and I'll still get access, you know, to their coupons. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna do my last stop for the day, going in Dollar Tree. I don't know if we're going out to eat tonight or not. We're kind of off of our schedule with the holidays, but I did cook quite a bit 2 days ago, making stuff for dinner. I'm gonna go into the dollar store here. You know, I love those. They remind me of the 5 and 10 when 100 million years ago when I was a kid. I wish the hell that would stop that. Anyway, see if I can find something that resembles a project bag. I don't really care if it's cutesy-wootsy. I mean, it would be nice, but when you're paying $15 for one as opposed to $1, hey, I'll draw my own design on it. So anyway, I'm going to go in here, pick up a few things, maybe get some tiny little scissors for some of my gadget bags, and try to learn how to start looking where I'm supposed to be looking when I'm making videos. So I hope you all had a happy holiday. I did, albeit quiet. I got a picture. My husband surprised me with a framed picture that I had bought at an art auction. It was a print. I had bought it at an art auction 12 years ago on our 20th anniversary. So it's weird because there are people sitting in front of me. There's ladies sitting in front of me watching me going, who in the crap is she talking to? Anyway, he had that framed for me by surprise, which was very nice. And as I said, I've got money to put my dog into a really nice fancy training program because I want him to be able to go anywhere with me. And I'm planning to take him to the beach with me in about a month. So, you know, it's important that he gets some behavior. He tends to bark a lot at other dogs, and I'm not sure how they take that. I'm not sure if they think that, oh, he's being friendly, or, oh, he's not being friendly, and we have to bark back. So, what else did I get for Christmas? Of course, I spent a lot of time at Joann's. I always do, but, oh, yeah, my son gave me, what did he give me? Gave me a couple of gift cards. one $50 one for Joann's, which I haven't spent yet. I'm going to save because I just got through spending a lot of money there. And a $60 one, a Visa. So I ordered a food dehydrator for my dog, actually. I mean, I can make things for myself, but he's got this really, really, really picky tummy. And so I needed something that I could make him turkey jerky with. And you know, gosh, it takes several hours, and I just didn't want to leave the oven on, or, you know, a lot more. It takes a lot more to heat up my big oven than it does that small 160-degree dehydrator, never mind, dehydrator. So got that, and hope you all got a lot of nice things and had a wonderful Christmas. When I get home, I'll go ahead and put this thing together and upload it. And I think that I'm going to try to get started. I haven't signed my temperatures for my temperature scarf yet, so I'm going to do that yet. And I think probably within the next day or two, I'll go ahead and get it cast on, whatever it's going to be, because it's gone from stockinette to ripple to granny squares to granny stripes. Now I'm thinking of a fan. What is a fan and feather? I think it's fan and feather stitch, maybe. Looks like I'm gonna have to put 3 or 4, you know, together to get it all on one scarf. I just don't find that I really have a need for a 13-foot scarf or blanket. So I'm gonna get that done, and I'm gonna try to finish up a couple of the things I'm working on right now, and that'll be it for a few days. So I will check back in a week or so. Maybe it won't be that long, maybe it will. Like I said, have a happy holiday. Have a safe New Year. If you go out and party wisely. But the best thing to do is to stay home, get drunk there, and then you don't have to drive anywhere. So I'll see you later. And I'm going to spend $1. Okay? Bye. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to show you real quick what I got. This is Hobby Lobby. I am parked behind the building. Hi, videos. And I'm sure there's videos. I got this. And you know what? It is Hobby Lobby's brand. It's Yarn Bee. See? Yarn Bee. Aurora Borealis. It's really pretty. It's a, I don't know what it is. I don't have my glasses on. Just a minute. Ugh, I got glasses. It is called Bordeaux. It's acrylic, and it's a 4 medium, and you know that color is pretty true. Kind of matches my fingernails, doesn't it? Yes. Anyway, I got 2 of these. Is it? Yeah, I got 2 of these, and so I don't know. I think I can make, you know, nice little cowl or something with them. So 2 of those at Hobby Lobby. And then when I went to I'm all time trying to invent things, you know, that are not for the purpose that they're, well, I'm going to use them for something they're not meant for. So, remember I mentioned the $15 project bag as opposed, well, I bought these sweater storage bags, see, for 2 for $1. And I've had these before. Sorry. I'll open these real quick to show you what I got. There's a lot of traffic back here behind this building. I've had these before. I've never used them for that, but you know, it occurred to me that they would definitely work. There's 2 of them that come, and they're a plastic, you know, like a vinyl plastic. See, they're pretty big. And they zip. Oops, I just closed it. Okay, wait a minute. There's it. See? So, you know, even, it's not the sturdiest thing in the world, but it's not paper. And it does have a zipper. And this one's already broke, but I'm going to tape it. And I have a couple more of these at home. But anyway, for 50 cents, you know, to put the work in progress in and the yarn in, not a bad deal for 2 of those for $1. And then I got this. See these are, you know, bath sponges, 4 for $1. And if I can get them open, I'll show you what I'm going to do with them. I can't get them open. Wait. Ah, scissors. That works. Okay, wait a minute. I'll show you. Okay, so I'm sure some of you know this, but there's 4 in here for $1. And if you take them apart, which basically means that you cut the little string right there, cut that off. You cut it off. And if you're real careful, which I'm not going to be, but if you're real careful, you can actually keep the string for something. But I'm just going to whack it off so I can show you. And like I said, I don't know if this is news to everybody. It may be news to somebody. Okay, so take it apart. Take the string thing off. I don't know, maybe that's good for something. And then you've got like a tube. You know, just a tube of netting. And I find that this works really good, particularly if you have a center pull. You know, you can put your yarn in it, and then put a rubber band here and a rubber band here, and see, rubber band, and then well, usually I just tie a knot in this end. You've got at least enough room for maybe 2 more. Tie a knot, and then this end put a rubber band, and then you can pull your pull skein. You know, this end's closed. You can pull your pull skein out and put the rubber band, and it comes out and it keeps it together. And it's $1. So for $1, I got to say that there's 3, maybe 2. So for $1, that means I got at least 8 and maybe 12 little deals to hold my yarn together. So that's cool. And since I'm about to start on my temperature scarf, I went ahead and picked up this. I'm going to put this in the bottom of my project bag for, not one of these, but I'm going to have a regular project bag for my temperature scarf. And since I wound all my you know, different colors, I'm going to put the balls in here, and then I can stick them out, all the different colors out of the holes. And this will hold, I don't know, probably 1, 2, I don't know, 7 or 8, maybe more than that. And then they will come out the little holes and they won't get tangled. So that was $1. And then for $1 I got colored paper clips. And I have found out that I can use these for stitch markers. And at $1 for 250, I don't have to worry about losing them or breaking them or using too many. And they're colors, so that's cool. So, and then of course I bought rubber bands for these. Also, when I wind yarn, after I get it wound, I put a couple of rubber bands around it loosely to hold it in place. So that's what I got. So I just thought I'd show you. And now I'm going to go, for sure, and go home and let my doggy out of his box. My eyes are so dry. Let my doggy out of his box and maybe clean the kitchen if my husband's lucky, and wait for him to get home. So I will see you later. Okay, bye.